Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a very tired but nonetheless welcoming episode of Ted's Booze Cellar, the most premier alcohol review show here on YouTube, presented by me, your most gracious host, Ted. Now, today we're going to be taking a look at a drink that was recommended to me by my very good friend Imogéne. And so she, when she was younger, I can't remember whether she said she was working in a bar or something like that, where they sold this beer, but basically they sold a lot of it, and it was like a really popular one. It's like a mass-produced kind of like lager beer, but I'd never heard of it, and I know quite a lot of mass-produced lager beers, so I was interested to see what this is like, because it's Maltese, and I've never heard of a Maltese beer before, and today we're going to be taking a look at Cisk, which is a Maltese beer brewed and canned at the Farsons Brewery in Malta. So yeah, this is a nice little sort of golden lager beer. It's been produced since 1929. I'm trying to see, yeah, the ABV is 4.2%, so it's about standard for kind of like a mass-produced Eurocentric crisp fizzy lager, is like what you'd expect really. I think on like most storefronts online, it's like anywhere between like £2 to £3 a can. I think I saw a deal on Amazon, I think it was, where you could get 3 8-packs of these 330ml cans for, I think it was something in the region of like, I think about 25-ish, 26-ish quid, like somewhere in the mid-20s, roughly speaking. So Amazon's probably a good place to look if you want to get this. It's probably a good place to get it in bulk as well, I would imagine. So yeah, no, I think for that sheer like number of like cans as well, that's not a terrible price. Could be a bit cheaper, but not awful, I suppose. But yeah, no, I gotta say, this kind of looks like a very Eurocentric kind of lager. It's got that sort of quite sort of like regal European design mixture of colours like gold, yellow, white and red. It looks like it hits the bill. It looks like something you'd see when you're on like a gap holiday in like Malta or something, I guess, and you just have a couple of this while you're reading the daily newspaper in the hotel. So it kind of does give that impression of just being on a good holiday, and yeah, it's an interesting design. It's a little bit of a lot to follow in terms of the art and design on the can, but it's interesting enough to look at. So yeah, I'll give it a good solid 8 out of 10 for the design of the can. It's handsome enough. But anyway, we'll have ourselves a quick snifter and see what our first impressions are like. Now, Imogen did kind of say that this was kind of like an okay beer, and that it's more so about like the memory and like experience of just drinking it and relaxing out in the sun. So I'll take her word for it. But anyway, let's see what our first impressions are like from the smell. Yeah, it just smells like any old golden lager, just a bit more of a subdued smell, I guess. Kind of just smells like anything like Amstel or Stella, really. Pleasant enough, not particularly remarkable. So I'll give the smell a 6 out of 10. It smells nice, but just not remarkable. So not really much to write home about, but at least we'll have ourselves a quick palate cleanser of water. And then on to the most interesting part of the video, or the most important part, as some would say, which is to see what this sucker tastes like. So, bottoms up. Okay. So it's got the slightly more toned back fizziness of, like, say, a Mythos. It's kind of got like the aftertaste, I think, of like a Belgian wheat beer. Something a bit hazier and slightly sweeter. The taste I'd say is somewhere between like an Alpha combined with a Kronenberg combined with an Amstel. It's a very nice tastes like a very nice, refreshing holiday continental lager. I think more than anything, this just reminds me of like different aspects of different European crisp lager beers. I feel like it's definitely its own unique drink, but it doesn't necessarily stand out from other European-centric crisp lagers as much as it probably could do. But that being said, I've definitely had worse, so I'm quite pleased to drink this, and I probably would go out of my way to get it again, even though it isn't necessarily like blowing me away. But yeah, no, this is very pleasant. I think it's right up there as one of the best in terms of like just a relaxation beer, because it's not too heavy, it's not too fizzy, and in a weird way it's not too flavoursome, which I know sounds stupid, but like kind of sometimes I think you just want something that's a bit simple and plain. So I think I'll give this a 7 out of 10. It's not going to blow me away, but it's nice enough where I'm happy to go out of my way to get it again. And I think if I did see it in a bar while I'm on holiday in Malta, I would happily get it, because it's refreshing, light, crisp, and enjoyable enough that you could drink quite a bit of it and not get too drunk, but also you'd be happy to just have 1 or 2 cans of it, you know, just to relax. So yeah, 7 out of 10, very respectable effort. Well done, Malta. So yeah, if you guys like this video, or you have any desire to follow what I do in the future, leave a like, share and subscribe. If you want to check out anything else I do online, I'll leave the links to my social medias and all that jazz in the video description down below. And if you agree or disagree with anything I've said in this video, or you have any suggestions for future episodes of Ted's Booze Cellar, let me know in the comments section down below. But until next time, have fun, stay safe with whatever you're doing, don't do anything I wouldn't do, wash your hands, take a mask with you to the shops, drink responsibly, know your limits, and I'll see you guys at the bar next time on Ted's Booze Cellar. Bye bye for now.